pulling up. Come on, brother.
I know. Yeah, he was talking shit when I was outside.
Yeah, I was talking mad shit.
What he said? What he said?
That the bars that you spit are way average.
Okay, yeah, we'll clean that up shit real nice. All right, y'all ready to get this show started?
We got
again, now I'm playing. Hey, yo, Marko! There we go. Somebody did it. Marko! Nah, for real, Marko, where you at, brother?
He said he in the cut.
He in the
shadows.
cut.
You gotta watch it.
Hey, we got the Liddy Committee interview, Marko Payne. How you been, brother? How you doing?
I'm good.
Good. So, we were honored to have you come out and drop some bars for us at the Anime Masquerade. Shout out to Detroit City and everybody on the team that helped pull that together. How did you feel about the Anime Masquerade?
That was nice.
What they did, they think you're a monster. Prove them right. Fight or be forgotten!
I hear how they saying things, but what happened when the target started shooting back? Now is that move your smartest? See y'all out here gaming, but who you playing with ain't virtual. I was taught not to play with my food, so you know what I'm gon' do. Don't get caught up in the game now. We don't care about your score.
That joint nice. I'm still trying to figure out what to do with that footage too. I'm about to try to drop that whole setup was crazy. And what you added to it with the masquerade situation is something I never heard of. Like the creativity behind adding to the elements that they have makes it even another notch of talent that we had to bring.
Yeah, no, and I gotta give shout out to Jennifer Wolf and Unicorn Sid for it, because that was their idea. They came up with that.
This ain't what you think this is. I got plenty of time. And sink or swim in this life of mine. I handle my biz. I ain't worried now. You got a problem, you can get in line. Don't know what you think this is. I made up my mind. And sink or swim in this life of mine. I handle my biz. I ain't worried now. Can't throw shade, I can't do much shine. Don't know what you think this is. Pardon me, cause I ain't the same. Big walk like I'm overweight. Back spazzing like the old pain. Had to pick him up, it's a toe thing. I can leave a while, come back and smile, and they know the name. They ain't peep the flavor dripping off me. I don't flex as a hydroplane. Fresh as hell, my line. Asking where they'll find. Left for dead, now I'm back for blood. This a perfect remind. Go mode on time. Where do I sign? See you in a minute, serving 2 minutes like your local dime. I know how the whole keep going. Max, they can't do what I'm doing. Feeling like I'm just reborn. Feeling like the reptile, male child. You know the flesh keep torn, but the best keep going. How for this? No more getting free rides over this. Pay me a switch, size Mandela effect. Which timeline you exist? Cause I know it's not this. The recipe changed. Roll with controllers. All I got is game. Don't worry about the doubt in your brain. Respect my lane. I'm the best. Quit playing. No, you could in the car request. Ain't pitting no more. They call you back. I'm the bitch to the system. Acknowledge that. And all the bridges jump burn. I'ma honor that. Let's go.
But yeah, no, it was a beautiful night, and I really want to say thank you for your contribution. And for those who don't know, Mr. Marko Payne actually donated funds to help us pay for the decorations for the Anime Masquerade, which is a true show of creative community, and I just want to say thank you, brother.
Hey, man, anytime.
When I step up in the place, shift the energy away. I don't care what they talking about. I don't hear you what you say. You can see it in my face. I'ma make it anyway. Look, baby, I'm a vibe, so you can catch it in a wave. When I step up in the place, shift the energy away. I don't care what they talking about. I don't hear what you say. You can see it in my face. I'ma make it anyway. Look, baby, I'm a vibe, so you can catch it in a wave. Every time I'ma pack something, and I ain't even gotta think of the code. Me being me is always enough. They still want more of me though. Whatever you pouring, I'm killing. As I look around, I need some chasing with those. Left feet with the shots, don't let your right. Don't really matter the distance. I'm at the instant. They say they got them all over there. Guess I gotta get the shot in. Slim thinking with a thick thinking. You know the thighs are different. Stepping in like a water park. Now look on the side is different. When I step up in the place, shift the energy away. I don't care what they talking about. I don't hear what you say. You can see it in my face. I'ma make it anyway. Look, baby, I'm a vibe, so you can catch it in the way. When I step up in the place, shift the energy away. I don't care what they talking about. I don't hear what you say. You You can see it in my face. I'ma make it anyway. Look, baby, I'm a vibe, so you can catch it in the wave.
It's the fact that I fell in love with it and I about with it. Because I never wanted to rap. And I know a lot of people had that, I never want to rap and I just started rap. Nah, mine was like, I wanted in 2002, like when all we had was Celebrity Deathmatch as like animation. I wanted to do that Lego movie thing back in 2002, and I was 12 years old. Couldn't tell you how to do it. I just wanted to do something like that. And kind of my dad kind of crushed my dream because I saw my brother, his birthday like being 4-5 months earlier than mine. I saw my brother get brand new studio equipment and he wanted to rap. So I was like, cool, well I'll do my animation and then I'll like have a camera crew where I can shoot videos one day or something. Probably be like Hype Williams. That lets you know how old. Because Hype Williams was the dude back then, you feel me? So I was hoping to do that, and then when my dad just gave me a camera with a tape deck in it, and then the more conversations we had, I'm like, yo, I don't want to do nothing else but this. Can you get somebody to teach me? And they didn't. He couldn't. My mom didn't know nobody, and then like the conversation kind of just fell on dead ears, and nobody wanted to help from there. And I'm like, but you gave my brother brand new everything, books on how to do it, and now you didn't even try with me. So I said, dead my dream. I don't want to do nothing. I'm gonna just grow up and just get some money, and that's it. And I just sat on the steps watching my brother rap for weeks, and he just said, bro, read this dictionary and then figure out, you know, how you gonna do it if you don't know how to do it.
Right.
And from there, I was just rhyming, and then I just loved it so much because I felt like I didn't know I had stuff on my chest I needed to get off. And then ever since then, it was like to stay on this. It's just now I went from I had a lot that I need to express to there's people that's going through stuff that I'm like, they don't have a voice to express it. So let me tell a story, let me tell their story in a different way, or let me shed light on this situation. Or there's a situation I got, but it's so much in it. I can't tell you the whole thing, so I need about 6 songs of that same situation. So it just keeps me going and just telling interesting stories and hearing music that I can't hear on the radio, or I can't hear anywhere, or I've never heard. So I do. So it just keeps me going in that. I love stories.
Yeah, that message, like that, like, and I feel you on that because I'm somewhat of a similar artist. I make the music that I want to hear.
I was cleaning my whole closet out of my music. It's some stuff that never came out because of leasing agreements and mastering agreements. Nobody ever known this because I never told nobody, but it's certain independent people I signed with, and we were supposed to do certain things from engineering, from music, and they had a budget or people budgeting them like a high budget, 6 figures or more. They don't tell me the numbers, I just heard 6 figures on one budget, the other one was crazy numbers. These people didn't, I guess, fulfill whatever they had with the people that had this stuff, so my contract kind of was hanging in the balance. Right. So I just act like it took me a long time to do stuff because I was just trying to read through these contracts and try to get out of certain things, and some of them just fell off. Right. You know what I'm saying? And with other things, certain licenses didn't require me to do certain things. So I license a beat or I'll sign an agreement with a producer, and then as I'm reading it, not understanding none of this stuff, I'm reading it later, like kind of promote the song or try to put the song out, and you can't do nothing with it except put it out for free. And it's like, oh yeah, well I'm paying for that. Like, and I had learned that because when I asked questions for certain people, I never got it. I got the runaround. So now I got these singles coming out, because all my paperwork is good. I got these albums that I'm playing on my playlist, stuff in the closet that's been there. And maybe a second volume coming out. I don't know yet because I'm still going through these hard drives. Like, this song is nice, but this person doesn't mess with this person, so it's a lot of stuff in that. But that is coming. And then I got an album that I'm working on, man. Okay. So that's like, you know what I'm saying? It's an album. People call it an album, call it EP, but my stuff's set different. one that's out right now that's really doing cool is Nobody. It's called Nobody, and it's me and my brother and a choir on it. I dropped like a little short that showed the ending of my verse and showed like the choir. Man, it took me about a year to try to get this choir leveled out, man. And it was nerve-wracking. It was every time I think I got it right, I play it in the car. The left side too loud. This harmonization is loud, but the song is incredible. And it was inspired because in 2020, when COVID hit, I had got upset at some situation. I think like me and my woman just broke up. The rent went up, but I just lost the job. And then the car engine blew, like all of this happened. Crazy. And it was like, I didn't understand what was going on. So I got mad while talking to my brother and I said, ain't nobody coming to save me. It's just on you. And for some reason, he took that word, nobody coming to save me, made a shirt out of it, and we was trying to figure out the fabric on that. And then he ended up making a song. So he went and wrote the hook for it, got the choir to come in on it, and he put so many people in that. Like he Kanye'd that whole situation. You know what I'm saying? Purchased the beat and then did that, and then he came with like, bro, I feel like you should get on this because, and he played that, and I was like, what the fuck? Crazy. Like the choir was nuts when you hear them like separated. And I want to do a segment with it, just separating the choir so everybody can hear how much of that stuff. But I'm like, if I don't do that, I'm going to just play the acapella every show. I'm going to just perform my verse and then do the acapella every show. Y'all got to hear it's crazy. The ensemble is crazy. So listen to the song, Nobody is the single, Nobody. But nobody's coming to save you, man. You got to get it on your own. Some people know that, some people are aware of it, but don't know that is a way that they need to attack it. And then some people don't know. They just now realizing it. But I just, it happened to me, it happened to us all, and we're gonna learn something.
Amen.
Right now, I got a little title I'm thinking about. It's called Up From Here.
Okay.
Up From Here. Because a lot of music I was making previously was more so heartbroken or a little bit of rock, a little bit of pop. But Up From Here is just me getting out of that. And it's a 3-part series. Up From Here is not a 3-part series. I Need a Therapist is a 3-part series. Up From Here is 3 attitudes. It's a 1 attitude out of 3 from I Need a Therapist. So you gonna get it in the 3-part series.
Dope. So a little bit more on the album. What type of producers you got on there? Any features?
Right now, the only features I got are, man, because I'm still trying to swap these 2 songs out. But right now, I'm thinking right now, the only producer is my brother. It's Prophecy, my brother. That's on Nobody, same guy on Nobody. He produced the whole thing, and may or may not be my son. My son got 3 songs he produced for me. It may or may not be. We will see about how I swap that out.
So how would you say you live your life in tranquility?
I ain't never had a question like that. That's fine.
Or at least, how do you try to live your life in tranquility? Because you can't do it every day.
I was just gonna say, like,
you can't do it every day.
I try though. Yeah, I try. I try not to listen to the outside noise. I try to really play home base a lot, which is like what I've developed in the crib, or any positive energy. Not disregarding challenges, or not disregard anybody challenging my ideology. Just more so, I'm sticking to I will be sticking to something that is closest to my heart and something that has meaning behind it. Whether it's like, I know it's the right thing to do, but others won't like latch on to that type of thinking, then it is what it is. I'm still there. So for me, I just stick to home base. And home base, what I created was just like a place to be free, mentally, emotionally, and literally a place like my crib. Literally. So it made a home base for me is just remembering what that feel like, what that love feel like, what that real love feel like, what respect feel like. So just sticking to that keeps me, or trying to stick to that keeps me cool. I'm gonna try. One suggestion I would have is to show more love harder. And that's one thing I had a problem with that my son showed me. Him being a teenager, he still shows me to this day. But no matter how they hurt you, how somebody disrespects you, whatever, it's okay to stand your ground, it's okay to have that conversation with people, but still don't harden your heart to the world just because you had a bad problem with somebody or this relationship didn't work or whatever the case may be. Don't harden your heart to the world. Show love and be open to receive said love as well. And I think that's the best way that's the best thing to implement, because love is universal. I know it's hard to do that though. It becomes hard to do that due to certain situations, but love overall is ultimately the best, because somebody can have a terrible day, but showing them love just to let them know, like, hey, you don't have to disrespect me, but I see you having some difficulty with stuff going on. A lot of people from them conversations comment all the way down, and they try to rethink, like, you know what, you ain't the problem I had. I got some stuff going on at home that I'm just kind of projecting, and I didn't know that. So that happens to a lot of people, but you gotta love yourself enough to know that they're not targeting you per se. And you gotta love people enough to be like, hey, I need to give this person a chance, because maybe they don't know that they going off like this and they need a little help. So you gotta, both ways, you gotta love inner and outer to show it.
Amen.
You can Google Marko Payne, Marko Payne, not a website, but a LinkedIn, a link tree situation. You can get out of the music there or on YouTube. Support me the best way you see fit, either the proud to pay model, or you could support me by streaming it or just sharing it. You ain't gotta, you like, he's a great person, I don't like his music, just share it. Somebody might like it, you know what I'm saying? But I appreciate all forms of support. I'm a single father, and all I push out to my kids is that, you know, just to do your best. So that support goes to them, and also that support goes to whatever I can do, bring to you. Because that's my most prized thing, is when I rap or when I make a record, is to get it off my chest and hopefully it inspire you to move or inspire you to know that you ain't the only person that's going through it. So we out here, man, you know what I'm saying? So support me, hopefully you feel like it supports you, and hopefully I can keep supporting you with whatever I got going on in my life, you know what I mean? More content soon as well, so you'll be able to see my face and see more of me, because great.
Very good.
Thank you. That's all I love.
Oh yeah, that's all we got for you, brother. Thank you for coming out.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.